On May 11th, 2025, a prominent submitter leader published a blog post titled, "The Hypocrites Within." But here's what makes this extraordinary. The man who wrote this post was actively praying behind hypocrites who explicitly rejected Rashad Khalifa as God's messenger. This is not speculation. This is documented fact.
The day will come when we summon every people, together with their record. As for those who are given a record of righteousness, they will read their record and will not suffer the least injustice. Quran 17:71.
Now, here's what makes this verse profound. The Arabic word used here is Imam, which Rashad translated as record. But the word Imam has a dual meaning in Arabic. It means both a leader or guide and a record or register. God intentionally chose this word to create a dual entendre. Your Imam, your prayer leader, becomes your record on the day of judgment. The two meanings merge into one divine warning. Whoever you choose to follow in this life, whoever you stand behind in prayer, that person becomes your permanent record in the hereafter. This is not metaphorical. This is literal. Your Imam is your record.
The Quran provides 19 distinct principles, commanding believers to identify and avoid hypocrite leadership. These aren't suggestions. These are divine commands covering every aspect: obedience, consultation, association, prayer, leadership. Peter Quran Talk, a prominent submitter community leader, violates every single one. 19 out of 19, 100% violation rate, but 2 violations stand above all others.
Where the leadership sent a written letter stating, quote, "Proclaiming that the messenger's explanations are words of God is a gross blasphemy, an act of idol worship," end quote. They accused followers of Rashad Khalifa of committing idol worship.
Never indeed by your Lord. They are not believers unless they come to you to judge in their disputes, then find no hesitation in their hearts whatsoever in accepting your judgment. They must submit a total submission.
They failed the total submission test. The Quran classifies such people as hypocrites and disbelievers.
You shall never pray in such a masjid. A masjid that is established on the basis of righteousness from the first day is more worthy of your praying therein. Quran 9, 107, 108.
Never. Not sometimes. Not if they're nice people. Not if it's convenient. Never. And yet, Peter prays there regularly. 5 days into the theological confrontation, Peter published his response. Not a Quranic defense, not an explanation of how 9, 107, 108 doesn't apply. A conspiracy theory. A coordinated campaign, complete with pre-scripted talking points and synchronized emoji reactions. Emoji reactions. The evidence of conspiracy is emojis. Here's what Peter doesn't say in this entire blog post. He doesn't explain how 9, 107, 108 doesn't apply to his masjid. He doesn't address the letter rejecting Rashad. He doesn't provide a single Quranic verse defending his position. Instead, he attacks character. He creates victim narratives. He projects. Peter accuses Navid of, quote, "an effort to frame me as a compromiser." But Peter is a compromiser. The letter proves it. His continued attendance proves it. The violation of 9, 107, 108 proves it. This isn't framing. This is accountability. And then, Peter writes something extraordinary. The tactics Navid has used have been far more divisive and damaging than the hypocrisy he so often condemns in others. Read that again. Peter is saying that enforcing the Quran's command against praying behind hypocrites is worse than actually praying behind hypocrites. This is the compromise. This is the danger. God commands sternness in 973. Peter calls it divisive and damaging. Now, here's Peter's master manipulation. his attempted gotcha. If Navid's position is right, then we are not allowed to pray behind Navid or let him lead Friday prayer. On the surface, this might sound logical. Peter is saying, Navid has flaws, Navid has bad behavior, so by Navid's own standard we can't pray behind him either. Checkmate. But this is a false equivalency, and it reveals the entire compromise. Peter's Masjid leadership explicitly rejected Rashad Khalifa as messenger via written statement. This means they failed the 465 total submission test. The Quran classifies such people as hypocrites and disbelievers. Navid has personality traits Peter dislikes. These are not equivalent. Listen carefully.
You shall never pray in such a masjid. A masjid that is established on the basis of righteousness from the first day is more worthy of your praying therein. Quran 9, 107, 108.
The verse doesn't say, don't pray behind anyone who sins. Everyone sins. Everyone has flaws. It says, don't pray in a masjid established by hypocrites. Hypocrites are defined in 9, 107 as those who oppose God and his messenger. Peter's masjid leadership sent a letter opposing the messenger. Navid has not established a masjid in opposition to God and messenger. The comparison is absurd, and it reveals Peter's priority, not who is obeying the Quran, but whose position allows more flexibility. He's saying my position is better because it doesn't create restrictions. God's revelation creates a restriction. Peter rejects it. And now, we arrive at the eternal consequences.
The day will come when we summon every people, together with their record. As for those who are given a record of righteousness, they will read their record and will not suffer the least injustice. Quran 17:71.
Your Imam becomes your record. On the day of judgment, you will be resurrected with the group your Imam represents. Peter's Imam rejected Rashad Khalifa as God's messenger. Peter's Imam failed the 465 total submission test. Peter's Imam is classified by the Quran as a hypocrite and a disbeliever. This means Peter will be resurrected with those who rejected the messenger, with those who failed total submission, with the hypocrites.
The hypocrites will be committed to the lowest pit of hell, and you will find no one to help them.
The lowest depths, not just hell, the lowest pit. So when God explicitly tells you to be stern with hypocrites, when he tells you that consultation is for believers, not hypocrites, when he commands you to strive against them, when he warns you they belong in the lowest pit of hell, by what logic, by what justification can you stand behind one in prayer? Your Imam becomes your record on the day of judgment. Choose wisely. The consequences are eternal. And when confronted, Peter's response is consistent. Your behavior is unrighteous. Your ego is too big. The amount of projecting you are doing is wild. You are on a very dangerous path. You need to repent immediately. And then, political maneuvering. 3 admins are against Navid. Syed should lose his mod status. Character attacks, political games, counting allies. But notice what's missing. 0 explanations of how 9, 107, 108 doesn't apply. 0 defenses of his position from the Quran. 0 acknowledgement of the letter rejecting Rashad. If Peter had Quranic support, he would cite it. Instead, he attacks. He deflects. He creates conspiracies. This is the mark of someone who knows he's wrong. If you have followed Peter's position or agreed with his blog, this warning is for you. You are in danger of violating 9, 107, 108. Your Imam may become your record. Per 17:71. You may fail the 465 total submission test. You may be classified with hypocrites.
You will not find people who believe in God and the last day befriending those who oppose God and his messenger, even if they were their parents, or their children, or their siblings, or their tribe. Quran 58:22.
What you must do is clear. Repent. immediately. Study 9, 107, 108, without Peter's filter. Understand 17, 71, and its eternal consequences. Stop defending what God prohibited and run from hypocrites.
Those who followed will say, "If we can get another chance, we will disown them as they have disowned us now." God thus shows them the consequences of their works as nothing but remorse. They will never exit hell.
Don't let Peter's influence cause you eternal remorse. The consequences are forever. The evidence is comprehensive. Peter Quran talk violates every principle the Quran provides regarding hypocrite leadership. 19 out of 19, 100%. He prays behind those who explicitly rejected the messenger. He attacks those who enforce God's clear commands. He creates conspiracy theories to avoid accountability, and he projects his own hypocrisy onto those calling him to repent. But beyond all of this is one undeniable truth.
The day will come when we summon every people together with their Imam.
Your Imam becomes your record. Peter has chosen an Imam who rejected the messenger. That choice determines his eternal record. And if you follow him, it will determine yours. Choose wisely. The consequences are eternal. If this analysis was beneficial, please share it with those who need to hear it. Subscribe for more Quran-based theological analysis. And remember, the truth is not always comfortable, but it is